Stephen here. Welcome back. Happy Friday. Hope you've all had a good week and are looking forward to the weekend ahead. I'm smoking. Can you guess what it is? This is a very popular American cigar. Have I got it too loud again? Oh, blimey. I do beg your pardon. It's very difficult to gauge how loud it is in relation to the video. Yeah, an American cigar. These things have become extremely popular. Very rough and ready, as you can tell. They are backwards cigars. This particular one is a dark blue packet. It's not my favourite. I think the honeyberry is my favourite. But I picked up a box of 40 of these, very cheap, off a German site, which sadly doesn't have them in stock anymore. But they are an extremely tasty smoke, quick smoke. Come in a foil packet, and which you can crimp shut thanks to the thick foil, and they're extremely tasty, and I wish I could get more of them, but I bought a packet of the honeyberry, a packet of 5, like this is a single packet of 5. It cost me £14 off a British site, and I bought a box of 40 of this German site delivered for about £30. Very nice. And the name appeals to me because a couple of my teachers when I was at school said I was backwards, but I proved them all wrong. Now, I've got the old Talking Heads on the stereo. This is my favourite Talking Heads album, Fear of Music. Great cover. It's difficult to overstate how revolutionary this cover was in the late 70s. Just purely the name of the band, the name of the album, and like black gloss textured. No information on the back. I think it was pretty much as revolutionary as the Beatles' White Album, which of course was never called the White Album. It only became known as the White Album because the cover was white. But I love this. So where are we going so far? Lighter, cigar. Some more Weston's medium dry organic still cider. This is going to be a cider summer. I can see it coming. So I need to ask you, should I change the name of the channel? No longer Beerbeard, should I be Cider Face or something like that? But I have really got into this still cider. One of my biggest complaints against cider in the past has always been that it is so fizzy. And it's not, when you suffer from acid reflux, let's get down to the brass tacks here. Suffer from acid reflux as I do, you don't want something that's heavily carbonated. Any road up. As I said, I hope you've all had a good week. Mine's been a bit up and down. And for that reason I apologise. I haven't responded to comments as I normally try to do. I've read them all. Believe me, I've read every single comment. But I just haven't got round to replying. It's been one of those weeks. Family problems, hospital visits. So I apologise. This music still sounds very loud to me, so I hope it's not too loud for you. But I'm not going to get up again because I'm too bloody lazy. I've just finished watching a game of football in the World Cup. And yes, American fans, I'm talking about football, real football. It's a ball, you kick it with your foot, that's football. Nobody in the UK calls it soccer. That's going to upset some people. But yeah, I've just watched a World Cup game between Spain and Portugal. Absolutely blinding game. Really fantastic. It's the kind of game you don't expect to see this early in the tournament, which only started yesterday. And this was between two evenly matched teams that went at it absolutely full on. And ended in a 3-3 draw, including the hat-trick for Cristiano Ronaldo for Portugal. I hate it. I hate it. He's beautiful, he's talented, he's filthy rich. I'm just bitter. But I'm looking forward to watching the rest. This is probably the first World Cup that I've had where I am going to be so solitary that I can watch whatever I want to. And so I intend to do so. You coming up, boy? Any road up, where were we? I'm not sure. I'm hoping the weather is going to pick up a bit. It's warm here, but it's not sunny. Well, it is on and off sunny. But I will need to get to that stage where it's nice and sunny out the back where I can go and sit outside. In the meantime, I'm still stuck indoors. It's something to do really with me not being asked to go out and clear up the back garden enough to go and sit out there. Come on, boy. It's shy. Oh dear. I haven't got an awful lot more to say for that tonight. I'm going to go off and watch, there's a documentary on BBC 4 about the making of the Paul Simon Graceland album, which I love. Which of course caused a fair amount of controversy in its time because he broke the boycott on South Africa in place due to apartheid. But it's a beautiful album, it really is. So, Zig, come up here, boy. Blind bloody noses. As you can probably tell from this, I've already had a couple of ciders. I'm a tad tiddly, but I'm in a good mood. It's an upbeat mood, so I'm not going to complain about it. Probably my favourite ever Talking Heads track, Life During Wartime. I had a real music session last night. Went up to the loft where an awful lot of my vinyl is still stored. Brought down an awful lot of stuff. Sat up till 3 o'clock in the morning playing it. But I love it. It can kindle good memories, it can kindle bad memories. Not so much bad memories, but thoughts of when you were young and you first bought it. So, what can you do? When I'm gone, they'll all end up down the local charity shop. But that's life, isn't it? I will say, a little book I bought that I'm really enjoying. I started it yesterday and halfway through it already. It's only a tiny little book. Sleeping with Dogs, Brian Sewell. Brian Sewell, no one outside the UK will know who he was, but he was an art critic. A very, very strange but lovely character in my mind. And I've read a couple of volumes of his autobiography. He died a few years ago. A very, very odd character, as I say, but very entertaining. But he was a huge dog lover. And this was a little supplementary autobiography that he did about his relationships with his dogs throughout his life. And it's lovely. I highly recommend it. And at that, I'm going to love you and leave you. Took a bit of the old cider. I think I've already said sorry for not replying to comments on the last one. But you know me, I'll repeat myself. It's not intentional, I don't mean to be rude, it was just one of those weeks. Hope you had a great week. Maybe speak to you again sometime over the weekend if I can tear myself away from the football. Not soccer, football. I'm just winding you up. Ta-ra everyone, have a great weekend and speak to you soon.